What's going on, guys? I'm Exotic Gaming. Hope you're all having a great day. So, very exciting news regarding Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. They just started their alpha test yesterday. Less than 24 hours ago, Activision turned on the servers, and there are people right now, as we speak, that are playing Warzone on their phone. And these people are so lucky. I am so jealous. I was not selected, but I'm kind of curious. How many of you guys were? Let me know down below in the comments. Just comment, I got selected or I didn't get selected. I'm genuinely curious if it's only a couple of you guys or 1,000 or 10,000. Who freaking knows, right? Now, considering this, there are already people out there that are leaking gameplay footage. And I did see about 5 minutes of gameplay footage of Warzone Mobile. I was very impressed with what I saw. It looks really, really good for a game that's in its very first alpha state. Arguably better than a game like Battlefield Mobile, and they've already had like 4 or 5 alpha tests. It's got like a 6 to 7 month head start. It's absolutely insane, right? Now, I want to start this video by saying I am not going to leak any videos or screenshots. I'm not going to take that risk. So if Activision is watching this video, just know I'm not going to leak the screenshots or videos, okay? Activision has been running rampant at shutting everybody down. There are YouTubers that leaked gameplay videos yesterday, and their channels are now gone today. Activision is just shutting everybody down. There are people that I follow on Twitter, specifically for Warzone leaks, and their entire feeds right now are just deleted by Activision, deleted by Activision, deleted by Activision. Activision is shutting everybody down. It doesn't matter if you have 1 follower, your mom, or 100,000 followers. It doesn't freaking matter, right? So I'm not going to leak that, but I did see about 5 minutes of gameplay footage. Let's go talk about that. So to start, one important thing to note, this game is around 4.12 gigabytes in size, at least for this very first alpha test. That is not going to be representative of what it's going to be like when we get to test it out, because I don't think they're focused on optimizing the game at all. I think this is a very primitive first test just to test out like core mechanics and see if it's even going to work, right? I think that's also why they're calling it Project Aurora, because this isn't even like a 100% guarantee. It's like 99%, but like they're doing a test like this just to see if Warzone even works on phones, right? So it's 4.12 gigabytes in size, not optimized at all. It's only going to be for the latest iPhone and Samsung Galaxy models right now, at least for now. Obviously, that is going to change. I have gaming phones. It's not going to work for these things, which really sucks, right? But yeah, I think as more and more updates come out, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller in size. And let's just say it's probably going to be around 2.5 gigabytes in size. As a general rule of thumb, I think it probably could decrease about 50%, right? But then that's going to be for like version 1.0, whenever it finally releases in its first beta, right? As more content comes out, as they have exclusive stuff like, you know, the Godzilla event that recently came to PC, it's going to get up pretty big in size. And I think it's going to be a 4, 5, 6 gigabyte size game. It's going to be pretty hefty. And if you have a low-end device and you're watching this video, and you're really excited to be able to play Warzone Mobile, I think you're going to have a difficult time to be able to play the game. I don't think this is really going to be focused for people that have low-end devices, which also gives them an opportunity to make a light version of the game. I don't know. It's possible. Maybe later on down the line, they'll have a Call of Duty Warzone Mobile Lite, just like they had PUBG Mobile Lite. So it's entirely possible. Let's not rule that off the table, right? But talking about the gameplay, this game is set in Verdansk, and I believe it's the original version. At least that's what other people are saying on Twitter right now. I really haven't played much of Warzone on PC, so I can't really tell you guys if it's the exact same thing as PC, but other people are saying it is. So if you've played Warzone on PC before and you go over to the mobile version, the map should look pretty much exactly the same, which is very exciting. It's not like they're cutting corners, making it smaller, removing locations. It looks like it's exactly the same thing. Next thing, this game has FPP only, or first person. If you don't know what FPP means, there's no third person. There's no TPP, which is exciting to a lot of people because, you know, this is the classic Warzone experience. You can't play Warzone on PC in third person. You don't have a third person option, but I do understand most mobile games do have a third person option. Even Apex, and everybody is raging that Apex Mobile even has a third person option. So it's going to be interesting. If you want to play Warzone Mobile and you're used to third-person Battle Royale games, what I would highly recommend you to do is at least try out first-person mode in a variety of different games to just get comfortable with it, right? Obviously, there's going to be no game that's going to have the same look and feel and mechanics as Warzone Mobile, but play a variety of different games in first-person mode so you can get the most comfortable with a first-person experience. So I would recommend playing PUBG Mobile in first-person, PUBG New States, Apex Legends Mobile, Farlight 84. That's another one that I really like, highly underrated, by the way. Play Battle Prime, play Call of Duty Mobile in first person, and a variety of other games. And then that way, you're a little bit more prepared for the game. Next up, this game also has a Gulag. This is something that we probably could have expected. If they're going to have the original Verdansk map, they're probably going to have the Gulag. If you've never played Warzone before or seen it before, it's basically a pretty cool thing where if you die, you get sent to this thing called the Gulag. It's like a prison. It's a Russian prison, basically, that they used to have back in Soviet times. And there would be you and another person that also died. You'd have a 1v1, and then whoever ended up killing the other person would win. The person who died got kicked back to the main menu. The person that won was released from prison, and they got a second chance in that Battle Royale map. It's pretty cool, and I like that they've added that. I don't think we really have anything else like that for a mobile Battle Royale game, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty new. And another thing to note is there's 150 players in every Warzone mobile match, which is absolutely insane. I mean, that's a lot. There's not too many other mobile games out there that have 150 players in a Battle Royale match. That's just because it's a little bit difficult to make the game super optimized for low-end devices if there's that many people playing on a Battle Royale map. But 150 players, that's a lot. That means you can get a lot of kills in a map. And that also leads me to my next thing, which is there's probably going to be bots in Warzone Mobile, just like with any other Battle Royale game. Just expect that. It's not really a big deal. I know it sucks. It might be ideal if the game didn't have any bots, but then you might have to wait a long time to get 150 players in your server. So, yeah, there's probably going to be bots, at least from the video that I saw. It seemed like there was. There were some pretty bad players, but yeah, that is another thing to note. Oh, and another thing to note, they are supposedly bringing Rebirth Island to Call of Duty Warzone Mobile as well. If you don't know anything about Rebirth Island, it's a lot of fun. I personally like it the most. It's very similar to Alcatraz in Call of Duty Mobile. It's basically the same map. It's a much smaller, more action-packed Battle Royale map with pretty much action non-stop, and I believe there's infinite respawns as well, which is really cool. The only slight problem is that means both Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone Mobile are going to have the same map, essentially. Really, the only difference is Call of Duty Mobile is going to be more based off of like a Black Ops 4 engine, and Warzone is, of course, a Warzone engine. So maybe they're going to keep the two different ones just because of the different engines, and they're going to feel different, but fact of the matter is, it's basically going to have the same map as in Call of Duty Mobile, so I thought that was pretty interesting. From what I saw, it wasn't really that stable. I mean, I saw like 25 frames per second, maybe at a max. It was a little bit laggy, and that's on a high-end iPhone or Samsung Galaxy device, which is a little bit concerning. But then again, as I said, you can't really take any of this too seriously. This is a very first alpha test, so yeah, just take it all with a grain of salt. It's obviously going to get a lot more optimized. Call of Duty Mobile is a pretty optimized game for low-end devices, so there's no reason why Warzone Mobile can't as well. And I really think Activision is going to try to make this one of the biggest mobile games ever. This is sort of like the successor to Call of Duty Mobile, and I still think Call of Duty Mobile is going to be worked on, and it's going to be another good alternative. But this one is really going to be the game that's going to try to put the nail in the coffin in games like PUBG Mobile, Apex Legends Mobile, maybe even Free Fire if it's optimized enough. And I don't know. It's pretty exciting, right? Some other stuff in terms of the graphics, as I said, it looks pretty similar to the PC version of the game, but it's obviously not as good. To me, the thing that actually looked the best was actually the Gulag in terms of the graphics, and that's just because it's a pretty dark scene in general. It didn't actually look that far away from the PC version of the game. The Gulag looked really, really good. Gunplay also looked pretty good. The one thing that I did seem to notice is it was very dark when you were fighting indoors, and that might just be because the person that recorded that gameplay just did not have a very good screen recorder. The video only was like 360p, to be completely fair, so it's a little bit hard to judge everything based off of that, but yeah, I think the Gulag is really good right now, and I think the interior maybe needs a little bit of work just to make it a little bit brighter. You might just have to make the game brighter than the PC version just in general, because people are going to be playing on mobile devices. Their screens may have low brightness, and it's going to be really hard to see anything unless you just manually raise up the brightness of the entire game in general. But that's just a little tip to Activision if they happen to be watching this video. And I really think this is going to be a good alpha test. As I said, you can find the gameplay out there on the internet. Most of it has already been taken down, so it's actually going to be a little bit difficult now to find anything. But you probably can find it out there. I'm certainly not going to leak anything. I'm not going to take that risk. And if you are a YouTuber out there, as I said, do not take that risk. Do not leak anything, because if they're striking even Chinese YouTube videos based in China, Chinese websites, they're going to find you. They're going to hunt you down, and you're going to be screwed. Okay, so just don't take that risk. Let's just wait until that NDA, that non-disclosure agreement, finally goes away. But that's basically it for this video. I am super excited for Warzone Mobile, and I hope you guys are as well. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel for more Warzone Mobile updates, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to show you guys the very first gameplay that I can actually share whenever that NDA finally goes away. And leave a like if you're excited for Warzone Mobile. I know I am, so I'd be leaving a like on this video. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next episode.